What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB, back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, guys, let's get into this really quickly. We're talking about Triple G, guys. That's a name I haven't uttered on this channel in a while, but apparently he's in talks to get a fight with Ryota Murata December 31st on New Year's Eve. And if you guys aren't familiar with Ryota Murata, he's actually the WBA Super Champion at 160 pounds. He was elevated to Super Champion after Canelo Alvarez vacated that title. Now, Ryota Murata, I think he's 16-2, 6 feet tall, out of Japan, of course, and orthodox fighter. And he's been in a couple of wars. He was in a couple of wars with Nassan and Dom. He lost the vacant title. They were fighting for a vacant title. He lost that fight. Came back to win it from Nassan and Dom. And then he lost the title to Rob Brandt. I'm talking about the regular title, of course, the WBA regular. And then he came back and stopped Rob Brandt to regain that title. And then, of course, like I said, he was elevated to the Super Champion at 160. Now, I want to tie in Jermall Charlo to this. You know, a lot of people in the U.S. aren't familiar with Ryota Murata. You know, a lot of fans aren't. And a lot of people want to see Triple G face off against Jermall Charlo, of course. People like Demetrius Andrade, who they're both on the same platforms. They're both champions. Why that fight hasn't taken place, I'm not sure why. And this is the reason why Jake Paul can come in here and make millions of dollars in the sport of boxing, even though, you know, he's not really, you know, a professional boxer, because these guys won't fight each other. These champions won't fight each other, and it's a shame. You know, I just don't understand this. I love the sport of boxing, but you can't get these guys to face off in the ring. Now, as far as Ryota Murata goes, I said a while back I thought Jermall Charlo should have went after that Ryota Murata fight, seeing that he didn't want to go to 168 yet. I don't think he was ready yet. You know, the stuff with him and David Benavidez going back and forth. He said he fights at 160. So I'm like, well, if he doesn't want to go to 160, then he should be trying to face off against these champions at 160 if he's not ready to go to 168, excuse me. So he tried to secure a fight with Triple G. Triple G wants no parts of Jermall Charlo. I don't know why he doesn't want to face off against Jermall Charlo. Maybe he's afraid of Jermall Charlo. But I didn't think Jermall was going to get that fight. I wanted him to get the fight, but in my mind, I didn't really think he was going to get that fight. So I thought he should have went after Ryota Murata. You know, even though people look at Ryota Murata as a weak link, he's still the Super Champion. You know, that title could look good on your resume, being unified at 160 for either fighter. Now, Golovkin has went after that fight, and he's probably pretty much secured that fight. He might walk away having 2 titles at 160, while Jermall Charlo is still just holding the WBC title. Like I said, I thought Jermall should have went after that belt, and then maybe go after Demetrius Andrade. But now that Demetrius Andrade looked vulnerable to a lot of people after the Liam Williams fight, now that Triple G is trying to get that Ryota Murata fight, I think Jermall Charlo should look into fighting Demetrius Andrade. I think that's his best option right now, and that's a fight that a lot of people want to see. I think that fight would do well on pay-per-view, because it's a fight that people have been talking about for years now. So maybe everybody gets what they want. Maybe this will force Triple G, if he can get past Ryota Murata, capture the title. If Jermall Charlo could face off against Andrade, win that fight, and they both become 2 belt holders at 160, we can have a undisputed match at 160. That would be icing on the cake. If either one of those guys could win that fight, that could put them in good contention for a fight with Canelo Alvarez. But we're just going to have to let this play out and see what happens. You know, this is what boxing needs. We need these champions fighting each other, because if we don't get these fights, people like Jake Paul, celebrity boxing, is going to kill the sport of boxing with the real boxers. You know, people are going to be looking at these guys. You've seen how much money that Jake Paul and Ben Askren generated on that bout on Triller, guys. It's unbelievable. You know, you have these top guys, you know, they're not even generating that type of, you know, revenues, and it's a shame. So hopefully these guys start fighting each other. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Triple G facing off with Ryota Murata over in Japan. Do you think now that Jermall Charlo's not going to get either one of those fights, do you think him and Demetrius Andrade should go ahead and battle it out for their titles? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.